A few years ago, around 2017, my husband's nephew, who was 70 at that time, passed away. He got killed in a bad car accident. This hit my husband very hard, and he was depressed because he always tried to show his nephew true love. The night before the crash, I sensed death on him. I am not sure what that means, but I sense it. He hugged my husband, then looked at me, but I did not want to touch him for some strange reason. I remember it being sort of awkward, but still, he told us that he loved us and he will see us later. That night, he got into the crash and he was put on life support. It hurt my husband so bad that he could not see him in that state. Other family claimed he looked nothing like himself and he was not improving sadly. Of course, no one wanted to pull the plug. However, the decision was made to keep him from suffering. The funeral was without a doubt that our nieces, of course, asked what was wrong with him, and it tore our heart into a piece. His friends all stood up and said kind words, and my husband was overwhelmed with emotion because the same thing he would tell his nephew. His nephew turned around and told his own friend. That was heartwarming to witness. At the end of the funeral, my husband was fixing my nephew's coffin, and I decided to take a picture. A few days later, I looked at the picture and noticed a rainbow like a filter and something that looked like an orb. Some may just blame the lighting or the sun, but I took several pictures that day and no other picture had it. Several days later, every time my husband and I watched TV, the TV would instantly shut off. This went on for a week until one day I said out loud in front of my husband, "Nephew, if this is you, please stop." The TV hadn't did that once since then. Mind you, that was 2017 and it's 2020 now. I then started researching and I saw different things about his soul, maybe not passing over. I'm not sure what that means, but his girlfriend saw a psychic and said the lady said the same thing. I decided to mediate and tell him he passed and it's okay to leave. Since that, I haven't had any other weird experience involving him necessarily, other than my friend knocking on my window the same way he would. Not sure why they both did that and she started doing it out of nowhere. I didn't say anything at first, but now every time she come over, she does that. I finally told her to stop because it's freaking me out because my nephew will do the same, and she laughed and said, "Well, now he living through me."